Hello everyone. Now today we are solving the SET2, that is second set of 12th class 12th informatics practices. So let us start. Now first question is state whether true or false copyright is a type of intellectual property protection. So the answer is true. You all know that copyright, yes, it is a type of intellectual property protection. Those who are making their songs, writing their poems, that is their property and they have the right to share or not with others. Next is most of FOSS programs are cross-platform. FOSS means free open source software programs are cross-platform means in any platform you can use it. So this is true, as you have already seen Python, many programs you can use in Android, you can use in Windows. So many platforms are cross-platform. Next, fill in the blanks. The method used to save any plot in PDF, SVG, PNG, JPG format is. Now here to save, plt.savefig we are using. So the answer will be C, plt.savefig. So that is the method used to save any plot. When we are saving it, we are using savefigure. The graphs we are saving in these formats. Otherwise, we were using till now only show on the screen. So to save the figures, we will use here savefig. Next is write the output of the following SQL commands. Select round 49.49. So here when we are rounding it and after comma no value is mentioned, that means after decimal no value will be there. So 49. Now round means after decimal we will see the next digit. If the next digit is 0 to 4, it will not affect. If it is 5 to 9, then plus 1 will be done. So in this case, the answer will be 49. But if this digit, this 4 digit, this digit if would have been 5 to 9, then the answer would have been 50. Clear? Next is given a pandas series called S, the command which will display the last 5 rows is. You all know to display the last we are using tail and by default it is 5. So we will write here, use here tail function, but the name of the series is S, so it will be s.tail. And since you have to display it, we will use here print command. So the answer will be, you can see the answers here. All the answers are given here. So the D answer, this answer is D, print s.tail, open bracket, close bracket. The options are already given here. Out of these options you have to select. So the answer is D, print. Name of the series is S. Tail is used to display the last records and by default it is 5. So we are not mentioning 5 in bracket. Even if you mention it, then also it is not wrong, but it is not required. Next question is given the following series X and Y. Write the command to find the multiplication of series S1 and S2. So here you have to multiply these series S1 and actually it is X and Y, so it should be X and Y. So this is a typing mistake. So we will mention here print X star Y. If it is S1 and S2, the two series name, then you can write print S1 star S2. Clear? Next is using Python Matplotlib. Dash can be used to show how large each value is. It represents categories on one axis and a discrete value in the other. Now here the options they have given are A is line plot, B is bar and C is histogram. So here using bar, what we do, we just show the values, and using line we are simply using a line we are drawing here. So using Python Matplotlib, dash can be used to show how large each value is. That is how much it is. So bar graph we will use. that how much it is to show. Line also will show it, but simply a line will be drawn. So better to use bar because a discrete value separately it will show it. So answer will be bar. Next, to prevent unauthorized access, it works as proxy server known as firewall. We already have studied that firewall is a combination of hardware and software. And for unauthorized access in internet, we are using firewall. So here you can see the answer also, it is firewall. Next is dash method is used to make a data frame. To create a data frame, we use data frame method only. D and F will be capital. So here the answer will be data frame, D and F is capital. Next question is, which of the following is not a network device? Hub, switch, gateway, router, range extender and power bank. Power bank is used to charge. It is not a network device. We are not using with internet. So the answer will be power bank. Rest all are used in networking. So hub, switch, gateway, router, range extender, all are network devices. Next, what a static web page? We all have studied that static versus dynamic web page. In dynamic, we are filling the forms at runtime. We are changing the values. We are giving some values. But static web page is similar, same to all the viewers. It is fixed. It is not changing. You cannot change the value. Only the web developer who has designed it, they can only, but we cannot change, the user cannot change the value. So here the answer you can see, in static web pages, pages will remain the same until someone changes it manually and deploy this on the web server. So we cannot change in static web pages, only dynamic web pages we can change, fill our forms, etc. The now function in MySQL returns the current date and time. This already we have studied. So the answer will be A, the current date and time. Next, a dash is the data that is left behind when users have been online. So whatever work you are doing online, that is called digital footprint. It is staying behind. So all the data, which all websites you have browsed or whatever work you have done online, so that will remain in history and it is called digital footprint. The others can use it and help you with the information. Next, to extract row and column from a data frame, dash function may be used. Now here for extracting we are using LOC and ILOC that you have seen. For extracting rows and columns we are using LOC, and previously we have done ILOC also for splitting, like we were using slicing. So data frame slicing or string slicing we were using ILOC. So here you can write LOC function. Now these are the tools which integrate into our browser. They are similar to regular apps or programs, but only run when the browser runs. It can allow the viewing of certain types of web content such as Microsoft Silverlight, necessary for Netflix movies. These are called add-ons. We are adding extra features. So add-ons we are using for extra features. Next, which among the following is not an example of plugin? So here you can see 4 options have been given to you and you have to find out of these which is not an example of plugins. So Adobe Flash, Java, Google Dictionary is not a plugin, Adobe Acrobat. So the C will be the answer, Google Dictionary. Next, sending means text, posting false information about a person online, or sharing embarrassing photos or videos to harass, threaten or humiliate a target person is called cyberbullying. You cannot write anything about any person which is embarrassing. So that is called cyberbullying. That is a crime. What is dismantling method to manage e-waste? This you have already studied, that whenever any computer or mobile is not working, not functionable, we are giving to e-waste companies. What they are doing, they are dismantling, means they are opening up and separating the parts. So suppose any part is injurious to our health, radiation is there, they will reuse it separately. So all the parts they will dismantle and then they will reuse. So let us see the answer here. Removal of parts containing dangerous and valuable substances from e-waste or equivalent answers. So here the dangerous parts which can radiate and the valuable parts, and some of the parts we can reuse it, so we are dismantling and then we are managing it. The dash command can be used to make changes in the definition or structure of a table in SQL. We all know alter table command we are using to add a column, modify a column data, column size or the data type, and we are dropping the column using alter. So here the alter table command will be used, or alter command. So answer will be alter table or alter command will be used. Next question is, write the SQL command that will display the structure of a table. This also was asked in the previous paper. Describe or DESC table name. So the answer can be DESC table name or describe table name. Anyone you can use it. Clear? Next question is, dash is a network device only forwards the signal on all ports without amplifying the signal. So it is a hub or passive hub. It will not amplify, it will simply forward your signals. Next question is, dash is a type of social engineering attack often used to steal user data. Now this is phishing, you all know. To steal user data, that process is called phishing. So including login credentials and credit card numbers, it occurs when an attacker So this is phishing. So you can see here, we all know that phishing is to take some important data, credit card details, to steal users' data without his or her information. So this is your 21 question, section 1. Now section 2 is your case study. So here case study is given. Now you can see 5 questions will be asked, out of which any 4 you have to solve it. Data frame name is EDF, so we will write answer EDF dot. Whenever data frame name, whatever is given, the same name you have to use. Now the first question is, write down the command that will give the following output. Now here 0, 1, 2, even only the top 3 you have to show. So to display the top 3 rows or tuples, we use head function and we will write 3 here. So B will be the answer. EDF is the name of the data frame, dot head in small letter, and in bracket 3 we will write. So it will display the top 3 rows. Next is, write down the command that will give following output. Now here these are the outputs. Now let us see, in this employee ID we are displaying and only salary we are displaying. That is, we are skipping the designation. Only 0th column we are displaying and we are displaying the last, that is 1, 2. Second column we are displaying. So rows are all. So this slicing we will use here. Now in slicing what we are writing, we are using ILOC we are using. And then rows, all the rows we are displaying. So colon will be there for rows, and for columns we will use only 0, 2. So only 2 we want to use in columns. So this already one video is there, the difference between LOC and ILOC, and already ILOC in detail it is discussed. So go through that video so that these type of questions are coming. That is the use of LOC versus ILOC. So here you can see the answer is EDF is the name of the data frame, dot ILOC we will use for slicing. Then colon means all the tuples, and in column we are using 0, 2. So D will be the answer. Next, write down the command that will give the following output. Now here all we are showing, but rows are selected. Only some rows we have selected here. So here also you can use here. Now option they have given, so you have to use the option also. Now you can see in this option drop head you cannot use because 2 is missing, 0, 1, 3 and 4. So 2 you cannot select it. So here drop 2 will be the answer. So B will be the answer. In B you are having this B will be the answer because in B you are dropping this 2 and you can see here also 2 is missing in the output. Now next question is question number 4. Now in this write output that will be produced by the following command. Rename. Okay, so we are changing the name. Now here the emp id name will be eid and category name will be, it is same category but no category is given here. So better emp id heading you give eid, and here they have given the category also. So the data, whatever was written at the top, this is emp id, this is category and this is salary. So C will be your correct answer. You can see here actually this will be designation. Designation they have to change to category. So the emp id, eid is same. Second one was designation and third was salary. So here the designation you have to change to category. So typological mistake is there. In rename this you change it to designation. So this C is correct. Designation you have changed to category and salary will remain as it is. So the answer is C. Now next one is Mr. Iyer wants to add a new column ename with values this. Now this you have already done how to add a new column. Directly the name of this, so C will be the answer. EDF you will write, then in square bracket you will write the name of the new column whenever a new column is to be added, and equals to square bracket all the values will be there. So here it should be EDF, it is typological mistake here, EDF dot is not required, in square bracket the name of the column. So C should be the answer. Now next is your SQL. 5 questions will be there on this SQL query. The table is given to you. Table name is EMPL. So let us start with this. Command to display ename sal and sal added with commission as total salary. So select ename, sal, sal added with com means sal plus com, as total salary means as you have to write, and then total salary you have to write. So here you can see the last one is showing this answer, ename sal, sal plus com, then as total salary is written from EMPL. So here D should be the answer. Now let us check here in answer. Yes, D, correct. So D is the answer. Now next question is command to display ename sal depteno who are not getting commission. So not getting commission means whose commission is not null. So not getting commission is null, Not getting commission means is null. So C should be the answer here, because only you can see is null is written only here. Null is not in quotes and no equal to is used with null. So whenever null value, not getting commission, not having value, we will write here is null. So C should be the answer. Next, command to see the details of all the clerks who have been assigned MGR yet. So here, who has been assigned MGR yet. So here you can see select star from EMPL where job equals to clerk, and here also is null will be there. Here actually this D should be the answer. Yes. So here this is your answer. Now MGR is null means who have not been assigned MGR yet. So no MGR should be there. So MGR is null. So here you will see the D should be the answer, where job equals to clerk and MGR is null. Wherever you are writing null, you have to use is null. You cannot use null in quotes. So let us see the answer. The answer is D. Yes, correct. Now the next question is command to see the details of all employees whose salary is between 25,000 to 40,000. So select star from directly whose annual salary is between. So here salary star 12 will be there and between we will use. So last D1 is the correct answer. Select star from EMPL where sal into 12 between 25,000 and 40,000. Next question is command to know that how many job types are offered to employees. So here how many job types means you have to count and which are the job types. So here distinct word will be used. So A will be the answer. So unique job types only you have to see. So we will write here select distinct job from EMPL. It will show here how many job types are there. So A will be the answer. Unique you cannot use. Count will simply count the repeated value also. Suppose any job type is clerk is written 100 times. So 100 times it will count. So we have to use distinct only once we have to show. So how many job types means you have to better to use here count and then we should write distinct job in bracket. But since the option is given here like this distinct job. So which are the job types if you want to see, then distinct job. If it is how many and countable it is written without option if it would have been, then you would have used here count in bracket distinct job. So this is over. Now the descriptive part is starting from question number 24. So this is your part B. Now write a program in Python Pandas to create the following series. Now a series is being given to you. You know how to create it. Simply 3-line code. Import pandas as PD. Then S is equal to pd.series S capital in bracket. Now if you are having constant values, then we will write the values. Constant values 555 is written. And then the index is directly 0, 1, 2 only is written here. 0, 1, 2, 3. This is your last one. Okay. Yes. So index is 0, 1, 2, 3. By default, it will be given. Nothing you have to write. If you want to write 0, 1, 2, 3, you can write it. But it was not required. So S is equal to pd.series in bracket 5 and S will be capital of series. You can see here S is capital. If you want to write index, you can write it. Comma index equals to in square bracket 0, 1, 2, 3. Because by default also it is 0, 1, 2, 3. So print S. This second line is not required. This is import numpy as np is not required. Directly with that only it will work. Next is state the difference between alter and update. You know alter is used to add a new column. Modify a new column and update is used to change the data of a row. So alter is a DDL command, update is a DML command, and using alter we can add a column, we can modify a column, and we can drop a column, and using update we can modify the data of a row or tuple. Next is difference between candidate key and alternate key. Candidate keys can serve as primary key. It contains unique and not null values, whereas alternate keys are the candidate keys which could not become the primary key, which could not serve as the primary key. Next is write the output of the following SQL queries. Truncate will remove, and 2 is written means after decimal 2 digits answer will be 5.34. So after decimal 2 digit will be there, rest all it will remove. Mid means it will start from 4 and after that 6 characters will be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And from 4 to 6 characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The underscore board should be the answer. So mid, substring and substr are same. So here from fourth character, you know in SQL it starts from 1, whereas in Python it starts from 0. So here it will start from 1, 2, 3, 4. And from fourth character we will count 6 characters. So the answer will be underscore board. Next is consider the following series object s underscore marks. Now write the command which will display the name of the student having marks greater than 80. So here you will write print s marks, the name of the series you will write in square bracket s marks greater than 80. It is written here s marks greater than 80. The condition you will write in square bracket. Next one, write the command to name the series as student. So here we want to name here as student. So we will write here s underscore marks dot name equals to in single quote student. So this is same as your sample question paper given by Cbse. Already you have seen in that also same type of question was asked. So dot name, to give the name as student, dot name equals to in single quote student you will write. So this is your answer. Now next question is question number 28. Miss Rajshri is the class teacher of class 12. She wants to create a table named student to store marks in different subjects of her class. Identify any 4 relevant columns for the table along with the suitable data types. So she is a class teacher. She wants to create a table named student to store marks of different subjects. So we can give here, you have to identify any 4 relevant. We have to give the column name. So roll number, name of the student, then the subject name and marks. So 4 column names you have to write here. And data type is roll number will be a integer, name will be a char or varchar. Char, let us write char. Then the subject is also a char and the marks will be integer. So here roll number, name, roll will be integer, name will be varchar or char also you can write. Then subject 1 and subject 2 integer, that is marks. Subject 1 is better to write here name, first will be roll number, name, then the subject name, subject and marks. Because it is used to store marks along with the name of the subject, so better to write here roll, name, subject, marks and give the data type. Clear? Next is write a query to display the sum, average, highest, lowest salary of the table EMPL group by depth and no. Now this is very easy. You will write here select sum sal, comma AVG sal, comma max sal, comma min sal from EMPL group by depth and no. Clear? So select sum sal, AVG sal, max sal, min sal from table name is EMPL, group by which grouping column name is depth and no, semicolon. Write semicolon after each and every command in MySQL. Next question is consider the following data frame is given to you. Add a new column to the data frame. And second, this is your second question. Add a new row with these values. So this also is of the previous board paper only. So to add a new column, simply we will write the name of the data frame in square bracket. We will write the new column name and then the datas we have to write. So here remarks, whatever excellent, good, work hard, whatever remarks you want to write. Now remarks will be in quotes, single quotes. So we will write here toppers, then in square bracket we will write here remarks and then equals to in square bracket the values. 4 values, you can see 4 rows are there. So this is toppers, then in square bracket remarks, then excellent, outstanding. So this remark you have to give. Remark should be in quotes. The next one is add a new row with values. Now value is given to you. We will use LOC to add a new row. So at the end we will write here the name of your data frame is topper. So topper.loc and you can see here the next row should have S5. So in square bracket S5. equals to, in square bracket, the values which is given here as it is. Only the string will have quotes, like Suraj X general will have single quotes above it. Next, full form. Now these full forms already we have done. So Internet Message Access Protocol, then SSL is Secure Socket Layer, HTTPS is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, CSMA is Carrier Sense Multiple Access, and CA is Collision Avoidance. So these full forms you have to write half mark for each full form. Now next question is, write some physical and psychological problems of using technology excessively. You all know while you are using the mobile or computers, excessive use will affect your eyes. Then some students are complaining about back pain. So there are many different type of strains, many type of problems, physical problems and psychological problems they are facing. So here the physical problems are repetitive strain injury, then carpal tunnel syndrome, then computer vision syndrome, radiation, sleeping disorders and decrease in productivity, loss of attention and stress. Psychological problems, fear of technology, computer anxiety, internet addiction. So these are the physical problems and psychological problems. This question was given in your Cbse board also, the same question. So you go through these all questions. I will try to share it, go through the answers also. And if you find any problem, then you discuss what all problems you are facing. We will discuss the other question in the second video.